Mark Newnham, full credit is a runner for you on what's going to be a really big day of racing Sunday. You're trying something a little bit different, 1,000 metres this time.
Yeah, look, I've been keen to give him a chance down the straight, and look, he's a very versatile horse. He's shown good form on the all-weather and on the turf. I just think, in his last couple of runs, he's shown an ability to sit off the pace as well. And I think 1,000 down the straight, he'll have options where, he's a horse with a big action and he can lead and just maintain a good gallop, or he can sit off them and sprint and chase hard.
He's proving to be quite a handy all-weather horse. Obviously, last time out running second to Capital Delight was a good effort. You've kept up to the mark, 9th round of the season, showing no signs of waning at all, is he?
No, not at all. Like, he's a big, strong horse. He eats well. He looks after himself, during the week. So he's the ideal Hong Kong-style horse. He doesn't waste energy anywhere.
You've got Lyle Hewitson back on board, obviously, with full respect to Luke Ferraris, rode him last time. Obviously, Lyle does know him the best.
Yeah, Lyle gets on well with him. He's ridden him most of his career. I'm sure he's the only one to win on him. So, they get on well. Looks a strong enough field, but it'll be nice to see how he handles the straight.
I mean, obviously, I know you don't train them, but I was going to ask you about the others. Obviously, Magic Control, bottom up together. They're probably the two that you've potentially got to beat, or the biggest dangers, if you will.
Yeah, for sure. Look, Magic Control looks a bit of a specialist 1,000-metre horse. But look, we've drawn the right side for him, and he has shown some versatility. And if he maintains the lead on the fence, well and good outside, or he takes a sit and chases behind WizKid, well, he'll put himself somewhere in the frame.
Lyle Hewitson, you've got the ride on Bienvenue again, who's looking as if he's improving quite nicely, and the addition of blinkers certainly seems to have helped him.
Yeah, every run's been something positive has come from it. Early on, we sort of realised that we had to ride him back and sort of come through horses, because once he was exposed for too long, he sort of didn't really put that final effort in over the last furlong. But like you say, then between myself and the team decided to try on the blinkers, and we saw a real solid, honest effort last time. So we definitely think that addition was a positive, and having trialled them in Chung Fa the other day without them, it reiterated that in my mind. He sort of travelled up beautifully and just sort of floated towards the line. So I know that with them on, he's really focused, and he's in good form at the moment. Had a little freshen up and should be ready to go.
He's got a nice barrier as well, Lyle. I mean, his recent runs, he's had 14 and 8 and run well from both of them, but 2 certainly gives you much better options, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be similar to what someone like Andrea said the other night with the beauty horse he keeps winning on. Just because we have a good draw doesn't mean we're going to pose him in the box seat, but it allows us to jump and have a closer position and judge the pace from there, how close we want to be. So we should be in a lovely spot, just get behind something that will take us a long way, and we know he'll give us a sight inside the 300. So competitive race, a few also with chances, but because he's improving with a good draw, I think that he'll certainly be one of the leading chances.
And I guess, Lyle, just finally, I mean, nice to see him sort of start to put it all together. I mean, you've ridden him in every single start so far, so you've had plenty to do with him, and he looks like he's just taken time, but nice to see him get there.
Yeah, exactly that. To be honest, when he started off, his track work was always good, but his first trial or second trial was very, very ordinary, and we almost sent him to races just to get him started up, and he pleasantly surprised us on how he performed. And like I said, each time he stepped out, he's done a little bit more. So he's taken his time, but I think that he started very green. So he's just got better, and hopefully he can continue that trend.
Helios Express, Hugh, I must ask you about him. He's your ride in the other Group 1, of course, taking on the mighty, I suppose we could call him now, Kaiying Rising, though he's certainly not unbeatable. How happy are you going in to have another crack at him this weekend?
Well, our horse continues to develop, as I've said, all the way through. He's going very well. I haven't been on him, with the exception of a barrier trial recently since the last run. So, look, he's ticking over really nicely, and I think we can expect a forward showing from him.
The favourite, or the likely favourite, will be trying the trip for the first time. Your horse going up to 14 as well. I mean, we know that he's done it over either end of the sort of the trip spectrum, 12 and a bit beyond. So, no concern with the 14 at all?
No, I think it's probably more favourable for him than the 1200 actually. But the problem is there's not so many races over that distance for this class of horse. So he's been isolated to the sprint course up until now this season, but he gets his chance to go a bit further, and I think 1600 metres is certainly within his repertoire down the track. So the horse has been flying all season. Obviously, he's had to compete with Karis Rising, who's taking all before him. But that aside, the horse is going really well, and expect the same on the weekend.
Karis, Teetan, big day of racing coming up on Sunday, of course, Group 1 double header. You're going to ride Sunday Serenade on the undercard, a horse who's gone close his last couple.
Yeah, Nick, he's a horse that's been improving with every run. Jamie have the horse going well. He's not an easy horse to sort of put a bit of condition to him, but Jamie's done really well so far. And last run I thought was his best run since I've ride him, and I'm looking forward to riding him again.
Those two most recent runs, Karis, have been over a mile. He's run second in both of them. I guess stepping up in trip has brought out that little bit more improvement in him.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's helped him. I think he's definitely getting better with time, and just looking forward to riding him. I think he's in good shape.
Takes on Gold Master again, who he ran second to 2 starts ago. There's not a great deal between them, and you're receiving £9, so you'd certainly fancy your chances to turn that form around, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 100%. Of course, also last time we took a bit of a longer way home, and the winner took a shortcut home, and we were following the right horse, but we just did not have the horse to take us into the race. But like you said, with the weight different, you think we'll go in now with a better chance than the last time horse that beat us.
You do a little bit of riding for Jamie Rich. It's good to see the stable in form as well, so always a positive in that respect. Yeah,
good. It's good to see Jamie Rich getting the stable rolling again. Get the horses to win again, and it was nice to have a winner for him again on Wednesday. So it would be nice to keep that ball rolling.
Hugh Bowman, big day of racing on Sunday, Group 1 double header. You've got rides in both races, but the Gold Cup, Chancheng Glory, recent winner for you. It's a tougher task, but he's in form.
Yes, well, he's going to meet some classier horses than last time, but it was a lot of merit in his performance with that win, and I just love the way he went about business. He jumped out quickly, put himself in a favourable position, and when I needed him in the straight, he was there. So he sort of goes down with the set weights conditions. He drops a few pounds, but as I said, he's meeting some classier opposition at the same weight.
He certainly is, and obviously on that run in the Centenary Vase last time, obviously has the beating of the majority. You mentioned just the way he sort of goes about his business. I mean, he is the epitome of that really honest, genuine type of horse, isn't he, this guy?
He certainly is, and his form is very consistent, and it was only this time last year that he was narrowly defeated by Helios Express in the Classic Cup. So he's proven that the distance is certainly to his advantage, and look, I think he's a worthy challenger to the top weight.
Talking of worthy, you won this race with Werther, didn't you, a few years ago? So nice memories, I'm sure.
Yes, he's certainly got some fond memories of Werther, and it'd be lovely if we could repeat that feeling with Chancheng Glory.